Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm like sad. I don't want to be sad. I'm so nervous that might as well that might as well make sense. Oh my lord. Okay. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Hello everybody. Huh. Welcome. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a very long time. It's been almost 2 weeks. Oh yeah, oh my god, there's literally so many people here. Wait, let me use my happy expression for this. Oh, I don't even have my tentacles out yet either. Oh my. Oh, thank you for resubscribing as well. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. I can't keep up with all of you guys. Let me, also, Yessie, of course, thank you for the raid, thank you for the raid. Hello, Bree, Fimi, Kappa, Jen, Rui. Oh my god, there's so many of you, Tuna. Thank you, oh my lord. Perk, I saw you lurking in here before as well. Oh my lord, there's so many of you guys here, what the fuck? Skill, thank you for the follow. Welcome. This is Marinus. Oh my god, oh, so many of you guys are coming. So many. Oren, I also saw you were there. There's so many people that are just here. Oh my lord. This is gonna just be this is very little of what I actually have planned. This background was gifted to me by my lovely cafe vampire girlfriend. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, you should see it. You should see it better, because that's the star of the show, not me. Not me. Let me take a look. Let me see if I can move it. Yeah, see, my background. It's so pretty. Oh, you guys are here. I'll show you all I have to offer. Dan, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Santi. This has been a long time in the making. Oh, man. I've been thinking about getting a new model since March, and I actually was originally going to go with somebody else, and then I realized back in September that one of my favorite artists of all time has not made a model before, and she really wanted to. Thank you for the thanks. Oh, is my okay? My music is going on as well. Excellent. Okay. Oh no, my chatting is a little bit cut off. I forgot, you guys. Some of y'all have like things. You guys have badges. Okay, let me just shrink that ever so slightly. Excellent. This is actually not very much of what I have to offer. And I still have a little bit of tweaking to do with the mod. Okay, well, the star of the show. I should show you all what you probably came here for. What's the most important? I have tentacles and they are indeed moving. Thank you also for the follow, and Shadow, thank you also for the bits. Oh my lord. You guys, it's not even my debut. Come on now. Come on, you should be saving that enthusiasm for my debut. You guys are so kind. Well, while you guys are here, I mean, this is basically like a tell-all. I'm basically going to be talking about all of the plans that I've had for the past, like, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Okay, this model, I started planning for this back in September, and, oh, you're lagging. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I will, if you are a subscriber, I will actually be saving this VOD, and I will be uploading it on my sub-only Discord channels for you guys to be able to see it and have that, if you so please. So if you are a sub, which Shadow, I do believe you are, no fear, you'll be able to see it all in live. Also, thank you guys for the hype train. Oh my lord. It has been a while since I've been active. It has been. I've had a lot of engagements. I had a lot of Renaissance. Yes, a lot of my favorite aesthetics are Lolita fashions, which is based off of like the typical French Rococo style fashion. Oh, and then of course, how could y'all forget? How could y'all forget? The most important part. My chest! This is what you came for. This is what you really wanted to see, right? You can see right through me! They say you have hearts on your sleeves, but mine is on right there, right front and center. Yeah, this is what y'all came for, right? Right? This is what you came for. Oh, let me zoom out a bit. Oh, so I will in the future have stuff set up, so you can actually take and remove things by Ori. I'll have stuff so where you can remove things by like redeeming it. So for example, like if I move back here a little bit, you see I have a cane in my hand, very, very fashionable of me. You can actually, we can toggle the tentacles, and I can actually toggle the cane directly. I'm also able to directly toggle my my cape and my hat and my skirt, but it's a bit difficult. Like Azel, yes, Azel was a very big inspiration for my design. What can I say? I'm an octopus just like him. Oh my gosh! Level guy, save this enthusiasm for my debut, please, please. I have not been active for such a long time. I suppose I shall tell all of what I've been planning. So, like I said, I have oh wait, let me zoom out. Let me show y'all what oh yeah, my hat is toggleable as well. You can take it off. And if you haven't noticed, I specifically asked for my rigger to I asked for my rigger to directly make rig me as to appear as if I was actually under the ocean, because as much I always emphasize how much I'm under the sea. So oh, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Holy last bits cruise. This is it. You're paying your final debts to the office. I have expressions. I have expressions as well. So like I said, I'm happy right now. This is my happy face. This is my typical default, how I probably look as when I sound all the time. I have an angry expression now too. This is what happens when you guys you said booba instead of my hearts. I can't believe I showed my hearts to all of you guys. This is the response I get. And then I have a sad. I can't believe you guys are being so generous on my debut here. Like it's not even my debut. Sorry, you're being so generous to me here. But I'm happy. This is a happy occasion. It's a very happy occasion. Let me put my hat back on. I think I will get rid of my tentacles for now. It's just me. Oh, how could I also forget one of the most important things that I have now, which I'm very, very proud to finally have a drawing hand. I'll finally be able to draw, and it looks like I'm drawing. It's actually attached to my mouse, so as you can see, it looks like I'm drawing. I'm very excited for it. I will probably be looking into some like something to make it like appear like as something that matches my aesthetic. I may actually go back to my mama and see if she is able to make something for me. She's a very, very busy woman, so I don't want to trouble her too much. Yeah. Feather pen is a nice. Thank you. I do actually have a pen similar to this, except it's white and not blue. So I figured it would fit my aesthetic the most. How else am I going to be penning so many rejection letters? My lord, oh my gosh, hype train is up to level 3. That is so high. That's such high. And then there we go. I unfortunately cannot have the drawing hand at the same time as my cape, but that's okay. So many pink slips, so many. I have to, you know, write that down for the tardiness as well. Yeah, I specifically was like, I want to look like I'm underwater. And I'm looking into some extra effects to give that gentle, subtle underwateriness, you know? Oh, how could I forget? So if you look here, I have my skirt, of course, here, and then the star of the show, look at my legs. Sometimes they're there, and sometimes they're not. And then my shoes. There they are. Thighs, oh, they're kind of there. Oh, this skirt is actually toggleable as well, I believe. Yes, there it is. So I can take it off, like my overskirt, as I please. But I do like to keep it on. Let me bring myself back down here. Oh, I'm so excited. Scene Dragon! Anicia, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Like I said before, I will not actually be archiving the stream. I will be I'll download a copy of it right after, and then I will actually be deleting it because I can't let all my secrets lay out in the open forever, yeah? Oh, thank you, thank you. It's actually, you know, I was actually really shocked. I was incredibly shocked by the reception that I got on Twitter. I literally like that oh, I love you, Dreamy. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I know, honestly, I took a lot of risks because I don't think I've really asked. I haven't really seen riggers do much with like organs and things that are more organic. And then also this outfit has been kind of in the works for a while, and I'm my mom's first child, so I had no idea how this was going to work, but I'm really happy that it's all worked out as it has. Oh, it's so exciting. Oh man, it's so exciting. Hold this in your memory. Oh, Yashi, you're simply too kind. You really are. Thank you all for the hype train. Oh my lord. Y'all should not have done that. Wait for my debut. Hello, Moonlight. Welcome. Oh, thank you. You know what's actually funny? I've already noticed. Maybe this is the pain. This is the curse or the joy of being a trendsetter. But I've actually noticed a couple other VTuber models that have had similar designs to me kind of come out. Oh, Yuji, thank you. I love you. Thank you so much. I will. I'm not going to be streaming very long. Be a cherished memory. Yes, of course. I couldn't contain my excitement. I simply just had to show you all what I looked like. But hopefully this doesn't dampen your expectations for my debut. No, I have a lot of things that I'm planning for that. I have even more assets I would like to show off, and I am currently working on a small video. I originally did want to try and do a cover, but I don't think my voice is going to let me. So I'm not going to push myself there. It's unfortunate. It's something I wanted, but it's not something I will be able to have, and I'm okay with that, honestly. I have accepted that it's just not something in the plans right now, but I'll be okay. Oh, Nishi also, I see you there. I see you. Thank you. Thank you. And Aku, yes, I was my mother's first child. I have not fully updated my abouts yet. Do forgive me for that. But my model is made by Sarah_1 023. She is such a lovely designer. She has been such a dream to work with. She was so good at making my vision come to life, and I was very insistent on like I don't want to be called a hipster or anything for this, but I was very much like I was very much like, I want to be very painterly. As much as I enjoy the typical anime style that like that a lot of Hololive and a lot of other VTubers enjoy, that's not really my style. It's not really my flow. I don't think it would represent me as much in my aesthetic choices. So here I am, and I have thank you, Aku. Thank you so much. Thank you. I am currently working on revamping everything. Yes, please please, please go look at my mother. She does fantastic work. And I am not gonna lie, I am already looking at getting another outfit. But it will be for a long time. I will not be getting another outfit for a while. In fact, if I were to debut another outfit, it would be probably a year, and within like almost a year's time from now. Maybe, I would say, maybe next November or something. I have talked about it a bit before, but I really would like to, I've talked a bit about, like, I'm South Asian, I'm very proud of being South Asian. I've never made that any kind of, like, I've never hid the fact that I'm South Asian. So I wanted to make an outfit that was really reminiscent of the Festival of Lights, since it is a very, very strong, culturally held South Asian tradition. It coincides with another very important event that is a little lesser known, but that's for another time. Now is the time. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and feel free to ask me about my model, my process, anything, really. I just want to talk. I just want to chat. There's nothing to be afraid of. Have no fears. Otherwise I'm just gonna keep rambling about things that I thought about and things that I thought about doing for debut, but I'm no longer doing anymore. I had a lot of ideas. Do I pump blood with them hearts? Yes, actually, yes and no. Let me answer these things about you. This is very important octopus biology, and it is very, in fact, I'm gonna bring out my tentacles for this. This is very important octopus biology. Okay, so it's important for you to also know that while an octopus does indeed have 3 hearts, not all hearts pump blood. In fact, only the center heart pumps blood to my body. This actually makes my composition a little weaker than the average human. But the other 2 are actually in charge of pumping oxygen to the rest of my body. Hello, Quadfather, welcome in. This is because of the composition of my blood and like how much I move around. I require more oxygen because it is a little harder to extract with gills, because as you can see, I have heart but I have no lungs. So I have gills, I have them on the back of my neck, and I use these to breathe. And so that is what it's for. Only one middle heart is for pumping. In my case, I'm not sure about every single octopus, but I use my middle heart to pump blood, and the other 2 are responsible for carrying oxygen. Oh, and then yes, of course, I do have blue blood. My blood does not have hemoglobin, which is what gives human blood and other mammals their their blood a red appearance. And then Chris, please. I consider myself fairly average, actually. I just have a different look is all. Just look a bit different. Probably Ina's siblings. Oh, it would be a dream to probably be acknowledged by Hello Lives Ina. She's so lovely. I like her a lot. I admire her skills greatly. Oh my goodness. But yes, that's it. And then yes, the rumors are true. I do in fact have 9 brains. In case anybody was in fact wondering. I have 1 in my head, and then I have 8 in my tentacles, and yes, including the 2 on my head right here. They have itty bitty brains. That's how they can that's how they move on their own. Yes? Yashi, you literally get noticed by me the most. I would hope so. But yes, that's how each one moves as it does. Each tentacle has their own itty bitty brain, probably about the size of a walnut. The only one that really works like well, and is responsible for all my other cognitive function, including how I can speak with you guys, is the mother brain inside of my head right here. That is how I can speak with you all. I'm so excited to show you guys the final. I haven't talked much about my lore, and honestly, it's because it's been a bit it's been floating around a little bit, here and there, bits and pieces, and I finally have consolidated it into a final plan. Very excited. Yes, I'll be also getting a brand new look, possibly. You may be able to find out soon. I'm on break right now. I don't want to think about work. I don't want to think about my boss. Crab Brain Superior, how dare you? This is my stream and you come in here and you're gonna try and flex your crab knowledge onto me? How rude. The 5 walnuts are currently struggling with the mother brain. That's really how it feels, doesn't it? It truly does feel like that. Oh man, I'm still like absolutely floored. There's so many of you guys here. I haven't streamed in so long. Here, I felt a bit bad, so I thought I would do one more. I will actually be going on a bit of a trip for about a week's time. I would say, yeah, until about January 2nd or 3rd. And then when I come back, I'm probably not gonna really stream at all either. I will be busy at work doing the final steps of my re-debut, and from there we can work on things, and it will be, I'm just so excited. There's so many things I've been working on for such a long time, but it'll be worth it. It'll be so worth it. I've thought about doing, when I did my first debut was actually February 21st of 2020, and everything went wrong then. My computer didn't work, my model didn't work, none of my assets worked. The only thing that worked was my voice and my chat. And so I held it together and I talked with my chat for about an hour and a half with a model that didn't move, and it was hard. It was hard. It's actually very painful to think about. Was here looking for the second debut on April 1st. Oh, Tuna, I'm sorry. That piece of art that Tuna is referring to is actually a piece of art that Suga and I originally commissioned together back in January of 2020, and it was so late in its delivery. We literally got it March 30th, so we decided, oh, let's just post it for fun on April 1st. What timing? But yeah, that was pure coincidence. That was in fact not planned at all, not the slightest. It's not a debut without problems, even if it's already. That's true. I was expecting some scuff, but unfortunately it was a bit too much for even me to handle. I was pretty upset, not gonna lie. I actually took it very personally, and even to this day it's still a bit of a sour point if I think about it, just because of how much has happened, how much happened at one time. And even today, like before I streamed, I got slammed with so much work that I had to take care of. I was a little overwhelmed, and I was like worried that I was, I'm gonna make it sad. I was a little worried about like my energy levels and if I would be able to even like keep up with the energy I wanted to. I was out, was eating and delivering some things with friends for about 2 hours, and then I come home and then I realize before my trip we're gonna have people working in our house, and that means I have to suddenly move everything in my room and off my walls. Oh. And so that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing after stream. It's gonna be so tiring, but it'll be worth it in the end. Wow, 10 more days and I'll also be here. Oh my lord, there's some of you guys that have been here for almost a year. Can you believe that? I can't believe that, personally. That's so much time. That is so much time. Can you believe that? Got 13 more for my 1 year. I was thinking about getting new badges also to celebrate, because honestly speaking, I didn't even know if I was gonna make it a year as a VTuber. I did not, and then here I am. I've progressed even further. Oh my lord, it's been... I'm just still shocked that you guys are here. Like, some of you guys, I knew you guys were gonna be here, but it has been so long since I've streamed, and I felt very bad about that. I've really been struggling with, I think I was struggling for a while with like what it meant to be a VTuber, because as much as I love to play games and entertain on here, I'm not sure if like I can do my best when I do that. So I just kind of like, fuck it, I'll just make the label whatever I end up doing. It's a VTuber. That is my version of a VTuber. And that's why I'm gonna probably focus a lot more of my work on like art. I've also considered ASMR. A lot of my friends have gotten into it, and a lot of ASMR VTubers actually do follow me. And so it has been something in the back of my head, but nothing erotic or anything. Don't get the wrong idea. You know, don't get the wrong wait, why is it not working? Oh, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not gonna be doing anything erotic or anything sexy like that. I would literally just do like read like old textbook, not textbooks, ASMR biology textbook reading. No, I would want to read like books or something. Something to like to help people probably fall asleep to or something like that. Nothing of the other kind. No, I have that's all I can be. I'm sorry. I'm not a very energetic person by nature. I think like I get excited, but I'm not exciting, you know? Read us some Octofacts. I'll ASMR read about how octopi mothers have a biological imperative programmed, because if they did not commit dead, then it is very likely that most octopi would not be alive, because mothers have a biological imperative to eat their children. This is true. This is a fact. This is very, very true. Mara man, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. The quick little sneak peek that we have going on here. Just the background, and that's understandable if you aren't energetic. Yeah, I mean, because here's the thing. Most of the time when I stream, especially in the beginning when I first started VTubing, I would stream after work. So I'd already be quite tired, and I just wanted to complain about my day and play some game like at the time or talk. And so I mean, that's not changed at all. I'm still exactly the same way. I don't really like to raise my voice often. I don't like to some people scream and shout when they play games. I only do that when I play Smash. And there's a reason why I haven't played Smash Ultimate on stream. Oh, Mara, thank you. I'm still honestly in shock how many new people are coming in from, I think a lot of people originally found me through, they found me through the original video I posted of my heart. So funny story about that. I actually recorded that on my phone because I was testing out the model at the time, and I was like, oh, this would be really, really fun to tease. So I teased it. I just cropped it out a little bit, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna be all cool and edgy like the kids, right? Like the big VTubers. I'm just gonna post something with little emojis, and I'm sure people will get it. I was expecting 30, 40 likes perhaps on it, because it's cool, right? It's cool, but it's like, you know, I haven't been that active in a while, prepping for everything. And then let me see what it's at now. It still blows my mind. Almost 1,000 of you guys came just from that. I'm still absolutely in shock. Let's see. Oh Lord. 3,600 likes, almost 350 retweets, just from that. Yeah, 3,628 as of the time that as I'm reading it. What did I expect? Nothing like that. Nothing of that volume at all. not like like I said, I was expecting 30, maybe 40 likes. You know, my mutuals, maybe a couple other people browsing the VTuber tag. But I was not expecting that reception. Not at all. But I won't say I'm not glad that people were like fascinated. I even got noticed by some people. Some people were talking about how cool they thought it was that my hearts were beating, and I was just so flattered. I was so flattered. I was like, I'm such a small little octopus on the internet. I'm so like shocked that you guys like like my design and my stuff, because this is very personal to me. Yes, this is my design. This is me. I have been myself for so long, and the power. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We're just talking. I'm just gushing because I'm still like not over. I'm still not over this support, you guys. Oh my lord, especially after how long it's been. But like I said, I'm sorry. I'll reiterate it. My lovely subs. I will be saving a copy of this stream, and you guys can watch it in the. I'll be putting it in a special in the sub chat in the Discord. But this is it. This is what all you guys are probably gonna see for about another month's time, and then I'll come back for my redebut. Because at that time I'll have everything set up. I'll have my video done. Would have come sooner if I wasn't busy. That's fine. You're here now, right? That's all that matters. You gotta catch a little bit of it. My shrimp brain will be remembered forever. Yes, feel free to do whatever you want with the video. I'm still always thinking of things that I could possibly do during debut. I'm always open to ideas, because I just really want it to be a celebration of like how far I've come, how much I've done. I'm so proud of myself for not wavering in my decisions. I won't lie to you. I had a lot of moments where I was like, oh, perhaps I should have gone with a more popular artist. Perhaps I should have just stuck to a more conventional design. And then I had fear and trepidation that my rigger would possibly not want to take my commission on because of my demands. Because I specifically said, like, I want these tentacles to be rigged like they are moving on their own. I want my heart to be beating, and I want me to appear as though I were underwater. I was very specific about these demands, so I was very uncertain that, you know, it was gonna happen. But it did happen. And Whimsy dearest, thank you. I love the details of your model so much. It's very steampunk and cosmic. I mean, that's kind of what I'm going for. My lore will reveal a bit more. I don't know if I would call myself a cosmic horror. I consider myself more of a cosmic joy, you know? I try my best to have my greatest manners and be a pleasure to be around. As much as I am formal and when I speak and address you guys, there's no need to feel like you need to do the same for me. That's just the way I speak. I read too many books when I was younger. Oh man, one thing I am thinking about maybe modifying in the future is seeing if I can add a bit more of a transparency to these tentacles. Perhaps you can see it if I move myself a little bit over this way. Oh no, we can't see it. Never mind. It's cut out a bit. That's fine. No worries. Maybe I'll move my model here. You can see there's a little bit of transparency, and you can see the cane moving, but otherwise, they seem a bit more, they're a bit more solid, so I might go in and add a little bit more transparency. To really emphasize the glass octopus. Like, oh, let me tell you facts about the glass octopus. Okay. So my species specifically, the glass octopus, was not discovered until about 100 years ago. Octopi have been known and discovered for quite some time, but not glass octopi because they reside very, very deep under the sea. They have a very special trait that allows them bioluminescence. That's why it does appear parts of me are glowing or like light. That's what the yellow represents. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Yes, they are quite elusive, but they are very beautiful creatures, if I do say so myself. I really hope that in the future we'll be able to observe more of them, because the footage, save perhaps what I have now, is quite limited. It was only a few months ago that we got proper footage of one under the sea, and now you guys get even more footage of another one right here. Hear that? My color palette. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I am more. Let me make sure I pronounce your name correctly. I am more Fortuna. Thank you. What can I say? I'm a fan of blues, purples, indigos, and the yellows are the luminescence that is actually, we had to draw a bit of inspiration from, like, I just think the yellow and the blue work really well together, and I actually took a little bit of inspiration from okay, don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me for this, please. I took a bit of inspiration from Animal Crossing Sea Angels. I think sea angels are also very, very cute creatures. I was inspired partially, like, there has been a question one of my mutuals asked, and they were like, oh, if you could be another creature, what would it be? You know, in the past I considered being a deer. Holiday Ninja, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. In the past I did consider doing like, I was a deer for maybe about a week or two before I was like, no, I want to be an octopus. I feel like this summarizes me a lot more. And you know, it was funny, at the time I actually didn't really know what skeb was, so I'm very lucky I didn't know what skeb was at the time. Otherwise I would have probably been in a bit more danger. Even now I need to get more stuff in this outfit. I love having the day off in this outfit especially. But I was a deer for about 2 weeks, and then I rebranded into this octopus, but I was mostly in my OL outfit because I was always working. Lately I've had a bit of free time, and this is how... Do you see what I mean though when I say, like, the outfits are, like, you know, when you have to go to work, they are very particular about how you want you to appear. So you would have never been able to see my chest. And I can't have my hair dyed all the time either. I have to comb up my hair, and I have to put up my tentacles, tie it all back. It's quite boring, honestly. Can't see me as a deer. You know, I have posted some pictures of how I appeared as a deer. My color palette was a lot more autumny, a little bit more I guess cozy. I feel like this color palette is, like, it's still quite cozy, but it's more obviously blue, a bit more cool toned. And I wasn't just any deer. I was a vampire. I was a zombie deer, technically. The lore for that one was pretty intense. The lore I had going at the time was I was an undead deer who was kept alive by the sheer, what's it called? The, what's it called? What's the English word for it? The rage, the spite, the vengeance of being shot in the stomach. And so I was alive by that. So that wound was always open, and I had a band-aid over it, covering it. Senya, hello, welcome, my dear. Thank you for the follow as well. Basically, yeah, I do have some designs of that still open, kind of sketched in. I remember I was actually very, very stressed about rebranding at the time. I was like, oh my god. second. Let me adjust my legs. I was so stressed out about rebranding as a octopus, but I don't regret it for a second. I never have. I'm still very attached to my deer design because it was my first design, but I think I'm gonna be an octopus for life. I just have different outfits. I think this summarizes my personality and my aesthetics far better. I did my very first VTuber concept was an undead deer, and I was undead deer for about 2 weeks. About 2 weeks time, and then I realized around I want to say maybe November. I'd say it's been almost a little over a year since I then decided, I do not want to be a deer. I want to be an undersea menace. Perhaps, you know, I've actually thought about it. I'm still very attached to that design, so I have considered making that model and then rigging it. I feel like that would be quite fun to do. Was my outfit partially inspired by Lolita? Like, my outfit now? Yes, absolutely. I actually have specific dresses that I was heavily inspired by. This, my outfit is a combination of military Lolita and marine, like nautical navy style Lolita. In fact, most of my outfits that I have made will have a sailor collar at some point. It is just part of the uniform. That's just how it is. I'm under the sea after all. And that's where the capelet comes in and everything. Actually, I can, so like I said, for those of you guys who may be newer coming, I actually can remove parts of my outfit. I can get rid of my tentacles at will. You can't really see it, but I can also get rid of my cane. I move myself a little bit to the side. I can get rid of my cane as well. Move myself over here. It's always difficult to rebrand. It's always a huge leap. Honestly, it wasn't actually as big of a leap for me as I thought because I did it pretty early on. And I will say, back when I did start VTubing, I felt like there's a lot less pressure to just kind of hit the ground running. It was a very gradual thing. I was very slow in my progress and my assets and my networking and everything. I just kind of was chilling. I definitely feel for VTubers that have starting just now, there's so much more expectation to like that you need to meet in order to like get noticed, I suppose. I came into the game fairly early, indie-wise, I believe. Right at the beginning of the boom. Herc, gotta retire to get dinner. Please go eat dinner, have a good time. Enjoy your meal. I feel like it was much easier for me to do just because it was very early on. I did have people that obviously knew me as the deer. I did meet a lot of my friends originally as the deer like version of me, but now I feel like I'm significantly known as an OCTO-TUBER. I don't want to be so bold and brash as to say I'm the OCTO-TUBER because obviously Ina Hololive takes that title. But I feel like as far as indies go, I'm fairly like there aren't that many of us, so because of that, I can't claim that title just a little bit, just a smidge. I may be so bold as to give myself that recognition. I only know a couple. Twilight has been talking in here. He's an Eldrick VTuber with tentacles. My son Sigma, he is a octopus detective. I'm trying to think, who else is there? What other OCTO-TUBERs? I think another one named Evie. She's like a sci-fi one. There's an Octomom, I believe. She's like a motherly type of octopus. She reminds me of an Octoling from Splatoon. There's a lot of them that have kind of come up over the years. It's been a joy to meet them all. But I do know for a while that I actually felt like I was the first. Not the first one. That's a very weird way to phrase it. I was the only one for a while. I think it's just because I started so early on, but it's been so nice to meet other people with other design like ideals and aesthetics. Oh, it's very comforting because I did feel like I kind of stuck out as a sore thumb for a while, and I was very afraid about how a lot of riggers and things would view me. I love the new tentacles on 2.0. Well, I anticipate it. A lot of this is a 2.0 season after all. There's a lot of us that are getting outfits, a lot of us that are getting new models. I wonder how many debuts will be coming up, or re-debuts, because that is in the inevitable cycle. Oh, it's just so I've originally actually decided to do this stream. Like, the reason I wanted to jump on it is because when my first model and my first debut back in February, like I said, nothing worked, and that included my model. And so I actually got a big paranoia not too long ago, and I was like, what if my model does not work? What if my model does not work on stream just like before? I would be devastated. I think I would actually be Pandora's Box, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I'm just about to delve into some very deep personal fears of mine when it comes to VTubing. But I was so afraid of that happening again, because I don't know if I would be able to mentally recover from that for a long time. I was so sad when that initially happened to me. I did have some wonderful people that still chatted with me and hung out and like remained by my side despite all the technical difficulties, but pardon me. But I know in the end it's still incredibly disappointing, because that's like your big showcase. Yeah, it's supposed to be like you showing off everything. I was showing off my new overlays, my model, really just about anything. Some things from that time period, though, I will probably be keeping, like my alerts that I've had in the corner. That is from the same set that I will be using, like, for my debut. Like, I'll be using those for debut, and I will be keeping them, even though they're from my original kind of overlay set and things. Otherwise, everything else here is pretty new. This background is new. Still, hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm just talking about my fear. Well, now I'm talking about like old and new, because even though I'm re-debuting, that does not necessarily mean that I will be getting rid of everything just for the sake of having a debut and you know, waste not. I don't like to waste things. If it works well, like, and it still, you know, looks pretty good, then I might as well keep it. Make sticking around worth it. Watching a stream is a great way to take the end of the day easy and have you to thank. And chatting with everyone on Discord makes the day great. Cruz, I don't have a cry toggle, but I will cry. You're simply too sweet. It's been such a pleasure being able to grow my it's been such a pleasure to grow my audience and have people for just simply accepting like me and my ways of content creation as it is. Pandora, thank you so much. I'm so glad people like the model. Like I said, I was going through a lot of stresses, a lot of fears, because I took a lot of risks. I was the first for a lot of things. I was my mother's first model, and I was the first person to ask my rigger, I want to look like I'm underwater, and I want my hearts to be beating. Even though I really love how they made my hearts beat, but it's also not like taking away from the model, right? It's not too gaudy. It's something you notice after you look at it, but it's not necessarily something you notice first and foremost. I think it blends in fairly well with the rest of my getup. My very over the top getup, which I still simply. I'm just over the moon with it. This is very close to my perfect aesthetic, like, ideals. And I can't get over. I can't get over it. This is it. This is how I love to dress on my days off. Eventually, I'll have to go back into my office wear. Eventually, we'll be called back into the office. But for now, I will take my day off as wonderful as slowly and peacefully as I can. Oh my! It's almost been an hour. I probably will call it in about 10 or 15 minutes or so, because like I said, this is gonna be a bit short of a stream. I don't want to give too much away. I mean, it doesn't matter in the end. I will be... Actually, instead of uploading the whole video to Discord, because that may be difficult, what I will probably do is I will be uploading a VOD of this stream, and for subscribers, I will just have that chat. I will just post that link. And then you guys can view that at your pleasure. I will keep it up for as long as I can. I am assuming there will be nothing that will be pushing me to have to delete it for any reason whatsoever. So there we go. It's so nice to spend time with you guys. No stresses at all. I didn't I didn't set up my gaming setup or anything either, so I wouldn't be tempted to start playing a game and then this short stream turns into a 3-hour stream. Oh, thank you, Soul. Thank you. I'm once again just like so over the moon that it just looks so good. Barry, oh, nice to see you live. Oh, thank you so much. I don't really get to go live that often anymore. I've been so busy with... Oh, thank you for the host. Barry is my daughter, everybody. Please say hello. If in case you didn't know, in addition to doing art, I do actually rig as well. I do think I still have a bit of a ways to go with my rigging in terms of like, I want to be able to do a lot more advanced stuff, but I'm very proud of what I've gotten so far, and Barry is one of my baby children. Oh, but I love all my baby children so much. They're all so soft. I love them. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you're so happy with it. Yes, you are very baby as well. You are also my son. I have so many children in the chat here today. I love all of my kids, and it's evidenced by the fact that I haven't eaten you. Remember, octopus facts. Octopi mothers often end up eating their children. Ah, yes, Barry. Yashi is actually one of my full children, where I have both the mother and the father. I'm not just kidding. I'm not the father. I'm just the mother. These motions are so fluid. I'm getting hypnotized. Right? Isn't it so smooth? My papa, it really worked wonders. I'm so soft and flowy. And I will let you in on a little secret. I actually toned it down, the sensitivities. That it's actually a little bit slower than it was originally. Before, like the slightest motion and I would be immediately going all over the place. Like, see? Oh, I just yeah, she petted. Watching a crab scratch his head. Well, no need to imagine it. I'm sure Yashi does that all the time. Call it self-love. Of course, we stand self-love and care in this chat. Always, first and foremost, you gotta do that. Wanna see that? Ara going nuts? I think I'm okay. I think I'll end up breaking my neck at that. Yashi, please. Oh man, let me think about, maybe I'll read some more octopus facts for you guys. Just for fun. I'll read like 10 octopus facts for you guys. Octopus facts. Octopus facts for kids, because you guys are like my children. Gonna need to head out to bed for early tonight. Looking forward to seeing you more. Thank you for the stream. Thank you, Omni. I appreciate it. I actually have not been streaming as much lately because I Like I said, I've been working really hard towards my debut, so my schedule has been a bit sporadic, but I am hoping to establish a more, I'm hoping to establish a greater schedule as time goes on. I do not think that, I should have that settled in like about a month or so. Thank you, though. I'm very, very, very excited as well. Glass octopus. Is there really no facts about the glass octopus? Otherwise, I guess I'm gonna have to make things up. Okay, let's read this let's read this article. I will read an article to you guys about the glass octopus. Alright, but take care and good night. My hat, it disappeared! Where did my hat go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Ah, I pressed it while I was moving the window. Okay. So... Oh, yes, in case also, I didn't mention it. The yellows that are present in my heart are actually also... so another fun fact, my hearts are actually very similar to how my brains appear as well. The matter that constitutes the brain is also pretty transparent, so it looks mostly like a bundle of nerves and yellow in the center. It's quite fascinating. It's really cool. It's very, very cool. Okay, let's read. So my species name is the Richelodona Vitreledonella richardi. Richard? I guess if I'm an asshole, then one of the more scientific ways to reply to that would be like, it's in my name, it's in my nature, it's my classification. I've been classified as a dick. The glass octopus is a very rarely seen cephalopod found in tropical and subtropical waters around the world. The species gets its name from its nearly transparent body. You can see straight through it to the optic nerve, eyes, and digestive tract. This is absolutely true. Look, you can see right through to my hearts. These octopi mostly live in the atrophic zone, meaning deep waters where the sunlight does not reach, about 3,000 feet. They can grow to be about 1.5 feet long and are estimated to live about 2 to 5 years. Well, we got 1 year down. Who knows, after next year, it's fair game. The glass octopus lives in deep, hard to reach places. So there's much we don't know about this translucent and luminescent cephalopod. There's only been a few sightings and a few specimens recovered from the gut contents of their predators. Meaning, if you want to find me, you're gonna have to probably eat me, or send somebody to eat me first. So there's footage thanks to recent expedition to the Pacific remote islands. Let's see, this is all a bunch of jargon about the scientists, and we don't particularly care about that. The glass octopus is considered one of the least studied cephalopods in our ocean. Each additional sighting or specimen helps us better understand this elusive species and how they might respond to a changing ocean. That is actually one of my goals that I do have for the future. I would love to do a I've always admired the tenacity and the strength that VTubers have to do charity streams, because that is a lot of energy and effort. But I would love to do a charity stream specifically for ocean conservation, or to better fund the exploration of our oceans, because there is still a lot that we don't know. There's still a lot we haven't seen, and obviously a lot of people that do this, they aren't, the most rich people in the world. They do a lot of this stuff out of passion. I think that would be that'd be a very noble thing to do. I loved seeing all the holiday the charity streams were so heartwarming to see. So there's actually only been about 10 glass octopi that have been identified. Guess I'm gonna I'm a volunteer. Either find Ara or get eaten by a king crab. AKA Yashi. There have actually only been about 10 glass octopi that have been found, and 5 of them are owned in US owned waters, and the other 5 are in purely international high seas that are not allocated to any country, meaning it is very hard for me to break most laws. The 11th glass octo, and I'm working exactly. I'm at the shores of an unidentified country working in an unidentified kind of shipbuilding type structure. Oh, here's another fun fact for you guys. The Vitreledonella richardi, which is a technical name, weighs only about 1 ounce and is typically a length of less than 17 inches. The shipbuilding, no wonder. I mean, yes, my office is technically a converted ship. One of the easiest structures. Why would we try and build something else when we have so much real estate available to us under the sea? This yellow that I have in me is not just a design choice. It is actually a form of camouflage, and it is based off of some special cells known as chromatophores, which is like what the yellow specks are, and it helps me blend in with the ocean as well. Helps me blend in with like the planktons and the other bioluminescent creatures that are available at the bottom. I must make it clear though, because of this classification, I am not in fact a Dumbo nor a dwarf octopus. Just because I am small does not mean I am a dwarf octopus. Let's make that very, very clear. Oh, here's another fun fact. I actually remembered this from my research so long ago. I'm not sure this necessarily applies to I don't know why this wouldn't apply to a glass octopus, but a female octopus is actually called a hen. So I could technically be classified as a hen. I don't know how accurate that is when you say it out of context, but I do think that's another bit of fun trivia for you guys. It is unknown if glass octopi are in fact poisonous. I will say, I'm going to say no. I do not think I am very poisonous. The only thing I poison is your minds. Oh man, I just took a real big stretch because I don't think I've taken a good stretch this entire hour I've been talking. But I think I might call it pretty soon. This was it's a short stream, but it was still a pleasure. It was still a pleasure to talk to all of you guys and see. I hope this was interesting, and I hope you like it. I hope you guys liked this I'm just so stoked. It's so close. The re-debut is so close. And then after that, we'll be able to settle into quality, our regularly scheduled programming. Oh boy, I wanted to be able to see what the predators of a glass octopus are, but I'm not really finding anything particular about I'm not finding anything particular about who could possibly want to find me and eat me. The model is top tier. I think that's right. Thank you. I was also considering for a while just like waiting around and waiting for Iron Vertex to open up and see if they would possibly take me on, because the first time I applied for Iron Vertex, I was unfortunately denied. I understand that you know, obviously they cannot take everybody that is interested in them. I would 100% get it, but I think I'll octopi have poison. Aren't iron vortex expensive? Yes, they're like top of the line. They're quite expensive, but honestly, I feel like with the steam and the momentum and the like motivations that I've really had, I think it would be a worthy investment. It's something I would be able to justify this long, and with this pace that I have been going so far. But I'm not going to do that anymore, obviously. As I have picked out my parents, and I'm so happy I have. I could not have asked for better parents for bringing my vision to life. Without further ado, I think I'm gonna call it here for today. Once again, if you missed any of it in the beginning, I will be uploading this VOD to YouTube. And you can watch it over and over, and you'll be able to see the model in action. Otherwise, I will likely not be streaming until the very end of January, beginning of February, with my re-debut, and then we will jump right back into our regular schedules. Like I said before, I do mostly do art. I do like to draw. I like comfy games as well, like Animal Crossing. Let's see, what is another comfy game? I'm mostly playing Animal Crossing. I want to try Stardew Valley as well. Just like games that are low energy, not low energy, like just like ones that don't require screaming. I don't really do FPS games. I think Stardew would be quite fun to start. I don't know, I guess I like story-based games as well, like Ace Attorney and like Shin Megami Tensei, Persona. Those kinds of games are like definitely more my flow. It's crazy. I can see a tentacle moving behind your arm. Isn't it? I mean, after I'm translucent. I'm made of glass. Be careful not to break me, guys. Treat me with care. I'm very delicate. Thank you for the model drink. Thank you. I'm so excited. It will be so much fun. I'm aiming for a good time. I'm aiming for a very good time. Please wait for me until then. I promise I'm working very, very hard. To make something that will make everybody happy and really just be like a magnum opus of mine. I've learned a lot of skills in trying to pursue everything I basically want for re-debut. Without further ado, I will call it for tonight. Thank you all for joining me. It was such a pleasure to see old and new faces, and I will be very active on Twitter. It's not like I'm going to be disappearing. It's not like I'll be disappearing forever. Oh, Jose, thank you for the follow. I'm going to be ending the stream. I'm so sorry. You came a bit late. But you did get to at least see the model here. You get to see me talking. Thank you guys for being so invested. I felt like I owed it to you guys. As long as I've been dragging this out, we're finally here. The end is near, but not in a doomsday kind of way, but in a hopeful, like, the prep for so much fun stuff is going to be very soon. Okay, I will stop procrastinating. I just don't want the stream to end. I love rambling to all of you guys, but at the same time, I know I have to hold myself to my promise. I said technically an hour. It's been about an hour and 15 minutes, so that is probably as good enough as it's gonna be. So okay, yes. Goodbye. I'm ending the stream for real. I will see you guys very, very, very soon. Just as I am now. More things to talk about, more secrets planned, and you finally will get some lore. I promise. I've been promising lore all year, and you guys are finally gonna get it. Alright, bye-bye everybody. Please take care. Be sure to drink some water, stretch your legs, make sure you ate some food, make sure any leftover cups that you have on your desk that you take to your sink and you wash them. I'm sure we don't want any bugs or like dust to be accumulating in those, yeah? Alright, goodbye everybody. I'll see you all at debut very, very, very soon. Bye-bye.